zkSync zk rollup technology combined with ETH2 data sharding is the endgame, hitting 100,000 plus transactions per second without sacrifices on any of the 4 factors, namely programmability, scalability, security, and decentralization. That was MATLABs when introducing zkSync 2.0. Even Vitalik Buterin himself talks highly about this layer 2 scaling solution. So let's dive in and see what it is about. If you're new here, I'm Stefan, and on EatTheBlocks we help Web2 developers get into Web3. So because of the Ethereum now well-known shortcomings, namely transactions being too expensive and too slow, some potential solutions emerge, notably layer 2 solutions. And what the layer 2 based technology does is essentially taking transactions in separate environment out of the main chain, where they can be processed or verified, and then patched up to be put back into the main Ethereum blockchain. Now, optimistic rollup and zk rollups are the 2 most used layer 2 technologies, besides optimistic chain, Validium, and Plasma. For the rest of the video, I'll refer to zkSync 2.0 as simply zkSync. And so zkSync is getting a lot of traction right now because of the very little friction, or even no friction at all in some cases, in porting your application that's on the EVM onto zkSync. And that's a big deal because it basically means that developers don't have to rewrite their smart contract from scratch in order to take advantage of zkSync. On top of that, it is based on zk rollup, which is based on zk proof. Now, zk proof allows you to verify information without revealing it, basically. And therefore, zk rollups, as Ethereum.org puts it, bundle hundreds of transfers off-chain and generate a cryptographic proof known as SNARK, or succinct non-interactive argument of knowledge, which is then posted on layer 1. In other words, zk rollups only need the validity proof instead of all the transaction data. Hence, it contains less data, which reduces the footprint, which allows to more scalability. So what zkSync is capable of? Making transfers quick and cheap. zkSync is smart contract friendly with zkSync 2.0 testnet featuring smart contract in Solidity or reusing existing Solidity code. zkSync is friendly for exchanges with Atomic Swap, already available on mainnet. zkSync has native support of NFTs. And finally, zkSync support is implemented for all the main platforms. And you can actually try zkSync 2.0 right now. They built an UX on the Gorali testnet. Let's have a look. So you connect with your MetaMask, and there is your wallet. It will be empty when you first connect. So you can either use the provided faucet right here, which will send an automatic tweet, or you can send some tokens yourself using the network info right here and add it to your MetaMask network. Okay, let's pause right here. If you try to send your ERC20 tokens onto the zkSync network, it won't work because the address of a layer 1 is different from an address on layer 2. So to see it in your MetaMask for DIVE, for example, the layer 2 address will be this one right here. That's an address on layer 2. So once you have received your test token, we can do a transfer to see how cheap and fast it takes. So I'm going to send some DAI to my second test account and see how it goes. So you click on transfer and you pass the address. Okay, you select the token. And what's cool here is that you don't have to pay the network with ETH. And that's really handy because if you do some transactions on multiple networks, you need all different native tokens. ETH for Ethereum, BNB for Binance, AVAX for Avalanche, etc. And sometimes you just don't have enough. So it's nice to be able to choose how to pay the network. And as it turns out, right here, I actually don't have any ETH right now, but I can choose to pay the network, for example, with Link. And I'm going to send 10 DAI. Now let's see how much it's going to cost me. I confirm with MetaMask. I wish it had clear signing. Maybe it's coming in the future. Okay, so it was instant. If I go back to my balance and we look at the Link token, I can see that I have almost lost nothing. It's much cheaper. So zkSync 2.0, really cool, I validate. If you want to dig deeper, the doc is your best friend. Let us know in the comment section what do you think of it and check out more videos right here. Thank you for watching and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.